There's a voice in your soul that whispers, "You're not lost. You're just being redirected." It's a reminder you hear, but might not fully believe. In those moments of uncertainty, where the world feels like it's crumbling, when the plans you so carefully set in motion seem to fall apart, these words seem like nothing more than a distant comfort. But what if they were the key to understanding what's truly happening? What if the confusion, the wandering, the setbacks weren't signs of failure, but evidence of a larger force at play? A force that is redirecting you, realigning you with something bigger, more meaningful, and deeply connected to the very essence of who you are? Edgar Cayce, often called the sleeping prophet, believed that the universe speaks to us constantly through our intuition, our dreams, our experiences, guiding us on a path of spiritual growth and enlightenment. But this path isn't always linear. It doesn't follow the easy route we sometimes want it to. The twists and turns we experience in life, the feeling of being lost or disconnected, are often part of a greater design, one that's leading us to where we truly need to be. According to Cayce's teachings on reincarnation and karma, every soul comes to Earth with a purpose, a mission. And that mission is not always obvious in the beginning. In fact, many of us stumble through life, feeling adrift, questioning why we can't seem to find our footing. But the truth is that these moments of confusion and seeming loss are necessary. They are a part of your soul's journey, a journey that spans multiple lifetimes, designed to help you grow, learn, and evolve. The universe doesn't just leave us to wander aimlessly. Every experience, every challenge, every moment of being lost is an opportunity for the soul to expand and realign with its divine purpose. It's during these moments of perceived chaos that we are actually being redirected to the lessons, people, and circumstances that will serve our highest good. Cayce spoke often about the interconnectedness of all things, that nothing in the universe happens by chance. Every event, every encounter, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, is a part of a larger cosmic plan. The universe, or God, as Cayce often referred to it, is constantly guiding us, even when we can't see the way forward. This is where the concept of redirection comes into play. When life seems uncertain and you feel as though you've lost your way, it's essential to understand that this is not a sign of being abandoned or forgotten. You are not lost. You are being redirected. It's the universe's way of shifting your perspective, realigning your path so that you can fulfill your true purpose. Cayce believed that all experiences, no matter how challenging, are meant to push us forward on our soul's journey. And sometimes we must be taken off the path we thought we were meant to walk, so we can find the one that will lead us to true fulfillment. The feeling of being lost often comes from the mind's attachment to outcomes. We want things to go according to our plans, to follow the course we've mapped out. But the soul doesn't operate that way. The soul is guided by a deeper knowing, one that transcends the temporary frustrations and setbacks we encounter in our day-to-day lives. The universe sees the bigger picture. And when you can learn to trust this, you'll begin to realize that every detour is part of a much larger plan. In his teachings on the power of the mind, Cayce emphasized that we are the creators of our reality. Our thoughts, our beliefs, and our intentions shape the world around us. But this doesn't mean that every setback is a result of some personal failure or mistake. In fact, sometimes the universe needs to redirect us, not because we've done something wrong, but because we're moving in a direction that is not aligned with our soul's true calling. Think about the times when you felt most frustrated, when things didn't go the way you wanted them to. It might have felt like a sign of failure, but in reality, those moments are often divine interventions in disguise. They are nudges from the universe, pushing you to adjust your course, to look inward, and to realign with your deepest desires and true purpose. This concept of redirection is particularly evident in Cayce's teachings on karma. Karma isn't about punishment or reward, it's about balance and growth. The soul's purpose is to evolve, to learn from past experiences, and to integrate those lessons into future lives. When you find yourself in a situation that doesn't seem to align with what you thought you wanted, it's not because you've been punished. It's because you are being redirected, just as the universe has always done in every lifetime you've experienced. The experiences you go through, whether they feel good or bad, are part of a greater journey of learning and healing. The key to understanding redirection lies in trust. When you begin to trust the process, you shift your mindset from one of resistance to one of acceptance. Instead of fighting the changes, you embrace them. Instead of looking at every obstacle as a roadblock, you begin to see it as an opportunity for growth. It's in this shift of perspective that the universe's plan for you becomes clear. In the stillness of meditation, Cayce believed we could hear the subtle guidance of the universe. It's in those moments of quiet reflection that the answers begin to come. The more you tune into your own intuition, the more you begin to realize that the things you thought you had lost were never truly gone. They were simply being redirected to bring you closer to your soul's purpose. But redirection isn't always easy. It requires letting go of control, trusting that the universe knows what it's doing, and accepting that there's a greater plan for your life than you can see from your current vantage point. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it's essential for your growth. Remember, you are not lost. You are simply being guided to where you truly belong. The road of redirection is often winding, and it may feel like the universe is throwing you into uncertainty. However, in those moments of confusion, it's important to remember that the universe doesn't make mistakes. What feels like a setback might be exactly what you need. You see, when you're on the wrong path, the universe has a way of pushing you back into alignment with your soul's true purpose. And sometimes that requires difficult choices, unexpected changes, or even pain. If you look back on the most pivotal moments of your life, you'll see how the universe intervened at just the right time. It may have come in the form of a sudden job loss, an unexpected breakup, or a shift in your friendships. At first, these events might have felt like disasters, but in hindsight, you can often trace how these moments redirected you to a higher purpose, a purpose you may not have fully understood at the time. Cayce often spoke about the concept of the soul's journey through many lifetimes. He believed that each life we experience is interconnected with the ones that came before it, and every event in this life has roots in what we've experienced before. When things seem to go wrong, when it feels like you're lost, it's not because of some cosmic error. It's a recalibration, a realignment of your path based on the lessons your soul needs to learn in this life. The universe will redirect you, even when you resist it, because it knows that only by following this redirection will you grow into the person you're meant to become. In the book, The Power of Your Mind, Cayce describes how the mind has the ability to shape our external reality. Our thoughts and beliefs create the world we experience. But even more importantly, our subconscious mind has the power to tap into the universal consciousness, the divine intelligence that is woven into the fabric of existence. When you feel lost, it's not a sign of failure or that you've lost control. It's an indication that the universe is trying to align you with a greater plan, one that may be far more expansive than the plans you've set for yourself. One of the core teachings in Cayce's work is that our soul's evolution is deeply tied to our karma, the lessons we carry from past lives that we must work through in this life. Karma is not about punishment, it's about balance. Every time you face a challenge, it's an opportunity to resolve something from the past, to grow in consciousness, and to become a better version of yourself. And sometimes the universe must send you signs, even through hardship, to get you back on track. These moments of being lost are often moments where your soul is in the process of shedding old baggage, outdated beliefs, or patterns that no longer serve you. Just as a snake sheds its skin to grow, you too must release the old in order to embrace the new. In the stillness, when you stop fighting and allow yourself to surrender to the universe's guidance, that's when true transformation occurs. One key element of redirection is learning to trust the timing of the universe. The mind often wants instant gratification, immediate answers, but the universe works on a much larger timescale, one that may not always align with our human desires. According to Cayce, patience is not simply a virtue, it's a necessity for soul growth. It's in moments of waiting, of uncertainty, that you are being prepared for something greater. It's often easy to look at others and think they have it all figured out. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind when you compare your journey to theirs. But Cayce reminds us that our paths are unique. We are all on our own timeline, with our own lessons to learn. The universe doesn't work with one-size-fits-all solutions. The redirection that you're experiencing may look completely different from someone else's, and that's okay. Your path is yours alone, and it is being carefully crafted by the universe. to help you reach your highest potential. Cayce's teachings on meditation provide us with the tools to tap into this universal wisdom. Through meditation, we can quiet the noise of the mind and open ourselves to deeper guidance. Meditation allows us to connect with the higher self, that part of us that knows exactly where we're supposed to be and what we need to do. It is in this quiet space that the universe speaks to us, offering us the wisdom we need to move forward. Often, when you feel lost, what you need most is not more action, but more stillness. In this stillness, the redirection becomes clear. You begin to see that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Redirection is also deeply tied to the idea of soulmates and divine timing. You might have heard the expression, the right person will come along at the right time, and this holds true for more than just romantic relationships. The universe orchestrates everything, your encounters with people, your opportunities, your challenges, and it does so with impeccable timing. What feels like a delay or a setback might just be a redirection towards something or someone that will serve your highest good. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or a dream, if it's meant to be, the universe will move mountains to bring you to it, but only when the time is right. In Cayce's work on astrology, he explored the ways in which the stars influence our lives and our destiny. The positions of the planets at the time of our birth can reveal our soul's purpose, our strengths, and the lessons we are here to learn. The universe uses these cosmic forces to guide us toward the experiences we need in order to evolve. When you feel lost, it may be that your soul is out of alignment with its cosmic purpose, and the universe is using this moment to correct the course. It's important to remember that the universe's redirection is always in your best interest, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. The road you're on may seem confusing, even painful, but trust that it is leading you to where you need to be. Every setback is an opportunity to realign. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. And as you learn to trust this process, you will discover that you are not lost. You are simply being redirected by a force far greater than you can fully understand. And when you finally reach the destination that was meant for you all along, you'll look back and realize that all the detours, the times you felt lost, were exactly what you needed to get you to where you are. When the universe redirects us, it often feels like everything is falling apart. Yet in reality, it's simply the old structures crumbling to make way for something better. Much like the concept of death and rebirth, this redirection is a natural part of life's rhythm. Just as trees shed their leaves every autumn to grow back stronger in the spring, so too must we release the old in order to make space for new growth. The pain and uncertainty you might feel during this period of redirection are temporary, but the transformation you're going through is permanent. Cayce's teachings about karma emphasize that we are not helpless victims in this life. We are powerful creators, shaping our reality through our actions, thoughts, and energy. When something goes wrong, when you feel lost or stuck, it's important to ask yourself, what are the lessons I'm meant to learn from this? What part of my soul needs to heal, and how can I align with the divine guidance that is trying to reach me? By asking these questions, you begin to see that nothing is random. Every event, every challenge is a purposeful step in your soul's evolution. One of the core beliefs in Cayce's philosophy is that our souls have a predetermined purpose, a unique mission that we are here to fulfill. This purpose is not always obvious at first, and it often doesn't unfold in the way we expect. In fact, the universe often redirects us away from our comfort zones because our true purpose lies outside of them. If you've ever felt the pull to leave a stable job, end a relationship, or move to a new place, that feeling was not random. The universe was nudging you toward growth, even if it felt uncomfortable at the time. When we resist the redirection, when we fight against the natural flow of the universe, we create friction in our lives. The more we resist, the more force the universe exerts to push us back onto our true path. And while the process may feel jarring, it is ultimately a blessing. Every time we let go of something that is no longer in alignment with our highest good, we make room for something even better to enter our lives. This is why we must trust that what we've lost or left behind was never meant to be ours in the first place. The universe has something greater in store. In his book, Reincarnation and Karma, Cayce elaborates on the idea that our soul's journey is a long, winding road that spans multiple lifetimes. Sometimes when we feel lost or disconnected, it's not because we've made a mistake in this life. It could be because we're trying to heal or resolve something from a past life. Each time we are redirected, it's an opportunity to clear old karmic debts and evolve toward greater spiritual understanding. This is why when we experience hardship or confusion, it's essential to approach the situation with an open heart and a willingness to learn. The universe does not take us on a journey without purpose. The lessons we learn through redirection, though difficult in the moment, are exactly what we need to unlock the next level of our evolution. The experiences that seem like setbacks, the failures, the losses, the painful moments, are all stepping stones. You may not understand them now, but in the grand design of your soul's journey, they play a crucial role in shaping you into the person you are destined to become. It's also important to recognize that redirection often comes with a shift in perspective. We may see our lives as linear, as if we are following a path that leads from point A to point B, but the universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows that our spiritual growth doesn't follow a straight line. It's more like a spiral where we go through cycles of learning and growth, revisiting themes and lessons over and over again until we reach a deeper understanding. Sometimes redirection isn't a sign that we're off course. It's a sign that we're being prepared for a more profound understanding of our journey. Think of the redirection in your life as a GPS. If you've ever used a GPS system, you know that it doesn't just leave you stranded when you miss a turn. It recalculates and finds a new route to your destination. In the same way, the universe is constantly recalculating your journey to ensure you get where you need to be. Even when you take an unexpected detour, the universe will find a way to get you back on track, provided you stay open to the process. This is where the concept of surrender comes into play. Surrendering to the flow of the universe doesn't mean giving up or giving in. It means trusting that there is a higher intelligence guiding you toward your highest good. Through Cayce's teachings on meditation, we learn to cultivate the ability to quiet the mind and listen to the whispers of our soul. In those quiet moments, we connect with a deeper truth, one that transcends the noise of everyday life. The more we practice meditation, the more we attune ourselves to the subtle guidance of the universe. Meditation is a tool that helps us discern between our own fears and desires and the wisdom that is coming from a place of higher consciousness. It helps us differentiate between what we think we want and what we truly need. As we meditate and trust in the redirection of the universe, we come to realize that we are never truly lost. Every experience, every challenge is an opportunity to return to our authentic selves, to realign with our soul's purpose. And when we finally do reach our destination, that place of alignment and fulfillment, we will understand that every twist and turn was necessary. Every moment of confusion was a divine invitation to grow. Every time we felt lost, the universe was simply reminding us to trust, to let go, and to surrender to the wisdom of the greater plan. Remember, you are not lost. You are being redirected by a force greater than you can imagine. The universe is always guiding you, always leading you toward the life you are meant to live. Trust in this process and know that every step you take, no matter how uncertain, is bringing you closer to the truth of who you are.